Back to the 4 o'clock show. We're in the kitchen today ahead of a fantastic event this week honoring and celebrating Navy Seabees at Chandeleur Brewing Company with Oktoberfest themed drinks, food, and fun. Here with more on Oktoberfest. Brewer for Chandeleur Island, Brooks Jackson, event organizer Bob Smith, and owner of the Butcher Baker, Michael Pilati. Thank you all for joining us. Okay, you're cooking up some brats there for us. Look at
So there's some homemade brats we make at the butcher shop. Just stoked to be a part of this event with Mr. Bob and the Seabees. We got some homemade pretzel buns that my wife makes at Sweet Enchantments. So yeah, just stoked to be able to sling some good food and hang out with some of these guys.
some good food and some good beer there at the brewery. What gave you the idea here to get involved with something to benefit the Seabees?
Well, you know, we're always honored to support our local military folks and their families as well. So we designed a beer. It's a Marzen style lager. It's originated in Bavarian country of Germany, and this particular recipe was designed to be slightly sweet with caramel and coffee notes and really nice bready background.
Gotcha.
Which will pair really nicely with the food we have on board here.
I see, and it's a perfect fall beer for an Oktoberfest event style thing. What made you want it or gave you the idea for an Oktoberfest theme?
We do this beer every year. You know, our consumers are always looking for this in October, so we continue to brew it year round.
All right, so the CB's involvement, you're a CB, or once you're a CB, you're always a CB, right?
CBs. And we have past and present CBs that are going to come together with their families and talk to the present CBs about the way they used to do things and enjoy some great food and some great brew. You can't beat that.
Yeah, as far as being able to get involved or a community that supports you like this one, is that rare, or how often would we see a community come together and support for you like
all
that?
The time. You know, the Gulf Coast has always supported the military, especially the CBs. We have 30 events throughout the whole nation and worldwide as well, in Japan and Alaska and stuff, but everybody supports us.
Okay, and with the brewery, getting a lot of people to come together like this, what does it mean for you? I know that the brewery is still fairly new. It's, what, about a decade old or so?
Since 2013, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so how much is it growing and having events like this to bring people in? How important is that for you?
It means everything to us, and you know, I think really it really boils down to just creating a communal space for us, and having great people like Bob here and Michael Pilati join us on these ventures. Yeah.
And you're continuing to cook up some onions and peppers there.
Yeah, we're going to put the finishing touch on this thing, man.
Yeah, all right. And for you, why did you want to bring in a lot of different people, a lot of different businesses together in this effort?
Once again, we're just stoked to be a part of it. Always working with people through the community, whether it's food and beverage or, you know, our local military, stuff like that. Any reason to come together, for us, that's what food's all about. You know, it brings people together, it ties it in. So yeah.
Yeah, all right, put the onions on there. Let's get the finishing product going as we'll take a look here at some of the information for the event coming up on Thursday night at Chandeleur Brewing in Gulfport. It's from 5 to 8. Just sounds like it's going to be a great time. If you haven't been to the brewery in downtown Gulfport, it's always worth going to check out. Guys, thanks so much for coming by. Let's take a last look here at the brats. Looks spectacular. That's worth the trip
German potato
right
salad,
there.
little pretzel bites, some queso cheese.
Ready for
Bigger cheese.
Yeah, Oktoberfest here. And the weather looks like it's going to be great as well. Thanks for coming by, and the 4 o'clock show will continue in just